Let's go, guys. Spookachu has evolved from a Dusclops into a Dusknoir. I know that was a very unconventional introduction there, but was just really excited about it. Wanted to kind of tease it a little bit, just spook you guys, as they say. Now, I will give a full explanation as to how that happened in the first place, but give me just a moment. Gonna exit on out of here. I'm in the union room with myself at the moment. I've got two DSs that I'm kind of trying to play on simultaneously here, but we do not need to do anything else with ourselves. It just kind of boots us out at that point, and we can just skedaddle on out of here. So I am going to go ahead and save the game. As scary as it is, I never like to do that mid video, but it just has to be done in this case, you know, because we accomplished something huge. So there we go. That one has been saved, and the other one has been saved as well. So I guess we can go ahead and shut that off right now. All right, guys. What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to BigAlphGaming. So in the last episode, we caught our Tropius, and we also evolved our Dusclops into Dusknoir. Our Duskull into Dusclops. But I guess kind of the... Let's do this battle real quick. But let me just kind of explain how this all went down. So in the last episode, I talked about how, you know, it's possible that I might just evolve Dusclops into Dusknoir immediately. And I thought about it a little bit and was like, you know, I kind of want to wait until we get the Reaper Cloth in Platinum here in order to officially do it. But it would be like after Giratina, I think, or all the way up by like Snow Point City, and I kind of just wanted to capitalize on it immediately. So I went into my copy of Pokemon Diamond, and I realized that I actually already had a Reaper Cloth in that game. So I was like, you know what, it kind of just makes sense here. Like, it's not really like cheating the system, because I already went through in a different game and made it all the way to the end of the game where I get the Reaper Cloth and whatnot, you know. So like, might as well just capitalize on that and trade it away a year. So that's what happened, is just kind of grabbed the Reaper Cloth in Diamond and figured it just made sense to trade it on over to Platinum here. And so that's exactly what I did. So we just we immediately evolved our Dusclops into a Dusknoir. Now, I'm not sure that Dusclops saw a single battle on screen, as crazy as that is, but let's go ahead and we are going to take a look at this thing real fast. It only gained 3 hit points from evolving, which is a little bit surprising to me, but whatever. Look at those stats. Holy cow, those are girthed. Attack 93, defense 117, special defense 113. That's crazy. Those are way better than Aquabat here. His attack is better. His defense is better. Okay, Aquabat's special attack is better, but Spookachu's special defense is better. And speed, Aquabat's got the edge there, but yeah, this Spookachu's looking nice, and it's got the pressure ability. This thing is sweet. I'm really excited to finally have it on our team. We just got a huge increase in power, and yeah, we're going to be getting rid of those moves soon enough here, but yeah, so that's what we've got for Spookachu there. Now let's go ahead and we can take a look at our Tropius as well. I guess we kind of did that in the last episode, but you know what? I'm actually just going to go fly to Eterna City real quick, and we are going to give Tropius a nickname. So we've got, where's Eterna City at? What am I doing? Here it is. All right, so we've kind of nicknamed all of our team members, whether it was after the fact or right on time, but we've just kind of nicknamed them. And so we're going to do the same thing here. We've only got one nickname left after Tropius, as sad as that is. But yeah, I mean, that's just the way it goes when you can only take 6 team members with you. But really liked the comment from Pango Schwartz. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to nickname Tropius Gaia. So this is like the goddess of the earth, and I know that this Tropius is a guy. The first one that I captured was a female, but then I captured the male afterwards because it was 2 levels higher. So that's the reason for you know, the nickname change there. Hold on, did it officially change? I kind of wasn't listening. All right, yeah, it did. So yes, originally it was a girl. Caught a second one to get the 2-level bonus, but yeah, you know, I still like the nickname. Gaia is the goddess of the earth. Definitely kind of fits you know, the Tropius vibes. I think it would be a better nickname for like a Torterra, like kind of like the ground plus grass type combo, but even still works out nicely. And you know, it's got guy in it, and our Tropius is now a guy instead of a girl. So I figure that this could still work out. That the nickname, it still makes sense to me. So I would just go ahead and roll with it. So yeah, thank you for the nickname suggestion. Always appreciate the engagement in the comments. Yeah, it's always nice to see that, especially from a small channel. Every single comment, every like definitely helps me out. So, but yeah, now we're back in Pastoria City here, and we kind of don't have anything else to do. We already explored the Great Marsh. The only thing left is, dare I say, the gym. Before that, I think we're gonna have a rival battle here. So let's see what Barry thinks of our new and improved Squadillion here. Let's see what he has to say. Barry, whoops. Hey, I'm not always going to plow into you every time we meet. So how's it going, Big Alph? Buffing up your Pokemon, eh? I'll test you and your Pokemon out to see how buff and tough you are. Alright, so our levels are kind of all over the place right now. We've got 2 of them that are still at like 25, 26. We got one in the 40s, one in the high 30s, and one that's just gotten up to 30. So we're definitely kind of falling behind Barry in terms of the levelage here. He's got a 34 Staravia that he starts off with, but we're going to see what Spike can do against this thing. We've got a super effective Rock Blast, so I think that should still be solid at least. Also, I just realized Spike has more hit points than our Dusknoir, which is just wild to me. It's 12 levels lower, and it's not even evolved yet. Rock Blast did a good amount of damage there. One more, and it should probably take it out. Let's just hope that this one hits. I know Rock Blast doesn't have great accuracy. Of course it misses. This is concerning. Don't keep using double team. All right, as long as we can get off one more, I think we should be just fine. Oh, come on, bro. Another miss. All right, come on, lock in here, Spike. Lock in. There we go. All right, hit 3 times. Hit 3 times, please. Do not just hit only twice. All right, good. Let's go. So there we go. Spike taking down the Staravia, even though it's 8 levels below it. Doesn't even incur more than half of its health in terms of damage. So let's go ahead and we'll switch out from our this Buizel here, or switch out for the Buizel to our Gaia, to our brand new team member here. It kind of looks like a Brachiosaurus. It's got the bananas on its neck. I love that. But yeah, hopefully we can take this thing out with a Razor Leaf or 2. Pursuit shouldn't do too much damage to us. Yeah, only 9. That's no big deal at all. Yeah, the Ice Fang will definitely be very concerning, but I don't think we quite have, or this Buizel doesn't quite have an Ice Fang yet. And look at that. 1-hit KO out of Gaia, first time in battle. That's glorious. Alright, now we've got a Ponyta up next here, so let's go ahead and we'll switch back over to Spike. See if I can use Dig or Rock Blast on this thing to take it out. Maybe I'll just go with Rock Blast. I feel like that should be fine. It probably does a little bit more since we can potentially get a few hits out of it. But yeah, let's just find out here. Rock Blast 1. Alright, not bad. So if we get 4, this thing is going to go down. Yeah, we're not going to quite get that. I'll go with Dig this time. Ember's not going to knock us out. Don't burn us. Alright, perfect. So look at Spike here, just taking hits left and right from Pokemon way beyond its level, and yeah, just kind of taking it like an ace. I love that. So that's going to do it for the Ponyta, and then we've just got 1 team member left here. Go to 27. Oh, super close. All right, we've got a Grottle up left here, and I think it'd be a good time to see Snoop Dooms still doesn't have any fire-type moves yet. So we're falling a little behind there, but let's send our Gaia back out and see if we can maybe use like Fly on this Grottle and see if we can take care of business here. Oh, so Barry juiced up his Grottle and put some like stars on the Pokeball there, but yeah, we're gonna use Fly here. We do outspeed, which is nice. So I don't know what he's doing, why he's not evolving this into Torterra already. It would have evolved at like 32, I think. It might even be 30, but I think it's 32. And look at that, some solid damage there as well. Unfortunately, with the withdraw, does not help us out, raises defense. So I'm gonna have to use probably cut one last time on the thing to fully take it out. Honestly, might even have to go with a third fly just because its defense is getting raised so much. But in any case, we're getting pretty close there. Yeah, I'm just going to play the safe card here and definitely go with another fly. I feel like it might take like 2 or 3 cuts, especially because we don't get any same type attack bonus or anything. But definitely some solid performance out of my team here. Gaia coming in clutch, taking out 2 of the Pokemon, and same with Spike. And both of them are below Barry's levels, so pretty happy about that, and some great experience for them as well. So yeah, I feel like my team is honestly like quite under leveled right now, just compared to like the whole rest of the game when the team was pretty over leveled for the whole time. But or I guess at least Aquabat was over leveled, but the rest of them not so much, since they didn't exist yet. But yeah, we'll heal up the team real quick before venturing into Pastoria City Gym. Yeah, so I do want to apologize to you guys real quick. I kind of noticed after uploading the last video, I was actually watching it for once. Like, I don't ever really watch my videos after uploading them, but I noticed that you can't even hear the game audio in it at all. And I'm not sure how many videos it's been the case for, but it actually like really bothered me that like you could only hear my voice. You would have to turn up the volume like to the max basically to hear any of the game audio, and like that kind of detracts from the video quality, you know? Like you want to be able to hear the game. So I think I fixed it here now. Hopefully it's better, and I'm just apologies for that in the past ones. But in any case, let's talk to this guy here. The Gym Leader Crasher Wake is a master of water type Pokemon. I'd say you've got guts if you try to face down water types with fire or ground type Pokemon, but that part I'll leave up to you. Go and have some good battles. So yeah, we definitely do have some cause for concern here, because we have obviously a fire type, we've got a rock and ground, and we've got a water, none of which can do a whole lot of damage. And we just captured Gaia here, who only has Razor Leaf, no electric type moves yet. So let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at our bag here, see if we have anything that we can maybe use. A Shockwave TM, that looks pretty useful to me. I think we could maybe teach that to... We can't even teach it to Spookachu. No way Spike can learn Shockwave. Bro, what is he using to shock them? That's insane behavior. Alright, well, I don't think I'm going to teach it to him for right now. He's going to get cooked by a single water type move if it comes out in here. But in any case, let's just go ahead and we are going to start taking on some of the trainers. A little bit concerned because I'm pretty sure Crasher Wakes got like level 37 like as his ace on the team or something like that, and we're obviously very far behind that. But yeah, hopefully Gaia here will be able to come in clutch with some Razor Leafs and just start taking care of business. So the Gyarados could be an issue, but we do have a pretty solid team, I'd say, that we can use to hopefully put some good damage on the guy. So yeah, Razor Leaf doing a good chunk of damage there. Doesn't quite take out the Bibarel, but I mean, I actually forget how you say it. Is it B-Barrel, Bibarel, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we had to take some damage there. Not ideal, unfortunately, but it's kind of to be expected. We're kind of big, bulky, slow, and we are a few levels behind these people. So it's all right. It's all good. Next up, who do we have next? Now we gotta go, yeah, we gotta press this button here to kind of change the water level, and then we gotta go down into the bowels, the dungeon, the basement of the gym here, and then we can go face this fisherman. So let's see what he has. He wields the stupendous power of water. Don't think you can win. Imagine he just like got wild and just pulled out like 6 Magikarp and just like thought that he had the tremendous power of water, but yeah, instead he's got a Wishcash, which is a pretty cool Pokemon, water and ground type, and a perfect matchup for Tropius here. Gonna take a Water Pulse, shouldn't do too much, maybe like 16. Alright, 12, not bad at all. And yeah, this Razor Leaf should definitely take it out. Wishcash is 4 times weak to grass types, and Tropius seems to be pretty much cooking things with... No way. Alright, well, I stand corrected there, guys. I thought Tropius was cooking. Evidently, this 4 times weakness here to grass is not enough to take out the Wish Cache, but I mean, I guess it does have good special defense or physical defense. I don't even know what Razor Leaf is. Maybe physical defense, but alright, we're up to 31, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. And now we're learning Magical Leaf, so I guess that's probably a little bit better than Razor Leaf. Scatters. Alright, it never misses, and it does more damage. I do like the additional critical hits that Razor Leaf offers, but I don't know. I also am a little bit concerned about the accuracy aspect, so I think it'll just be better to go with a bit of higher damage permanently than relying on the critical hits. But alright, so let's go ahead and we will take on the next trainer here. We've got a Sailor, and I probably should heal up the team a little bit here. I'm pretty sure this guy has like a Pelipper. I don't know why that's kind of stuck in my head, but if he does, we're definitely susceptible to those flying type moves. So we're going to use a Moo Moo Milk here, and let's go ahead and see who the Sailor has on his team. What does he have to say? I've been around the world going from place to place training Pokemon. It's this gym I've chosen to make my home. You can bet it's tough. Dude, imagine like a worldwide traveler who just like loves going all around the entire world. He goes to Abu Dhabi and Russia and Kazakhstan and Egypt and the US and Brazil, and then he just decides, you know what? I just love Planet Fitness so much. I'm just gonna stay at Planet Fitness permanently. And then he just never leaves. Like, that's basically what this guy just told us. Like, I just want to be a Planet Fitness member for life and never go anywhere else. I just want to live at the gym. It's not a bad thing. It's just like a bit of a culture shock, right? Like, he had amazing travels in his lifetime, and instead now he just wants to chill at Planet Fitness. But all right, what is happening in this battle that we're getting absolutely cooked right now by this Wingull? This Gaia is snapping out of or was stuck in confusion for a bit. Fortunately snapped out, does a Magical Leaf, and almost takes it out, but not quite. Just taking a beating from these water pulses. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this guy has a Pelipper. We're gonna have a hard time dealing with that, to be honest. We're gonna stay in for it for sure. Yeah, here we go. He's got the Pelipper. And yeah, we're going to see if we can maybe take this thing out. As long as we don't get confused, we've definitely got a shot. But yeah, the Water Pulse definitely going to do a bit more here. Maybe like 14. All right, 12 again. So not terrible, but not great either way. This will probably do like a third, maybe. All right, yeah, pretty on target there with the third. Quick attack only does 7, so we should take this thing out as long as it doesn't like get crazy and use like recover or something wild, which I don't even think it has. Excuse me, guys. Alright, so one more water pulse will not take us out. Oh my goodness, but we get confused. Come on, lock in, Gaia. Show us what you're made of. Dog water. Alright, well, I guess we can switch out here. Let's take a risky play here, and we're gonna go with Spike. See if he can hopefully survive whatever attack comes out. Wing attack, glorious. All right, that means we're gonna take this thing out as long as it doesn't use anything crazy. We're gonna go with a Rock Blast here. It goes with another wing attack, even though it could have water pulsed us to death probably right away, and we missed. You've got to be joking. But we got the Quick Claw. Oh my God, that was so surgical. All right. Love that for us, and that's going to do it for the Pelipper. So we split some experience there between Spike and Tropius, and Gaia, but it is what it is. Spike will grow a level to 27 from it, so can't complain about that. And that'll do it for Sailor Damien. He says we're truly top class. Love that for us. All right, let's go ahead, and we are going to heal up Tropius again here. And I think we've got like 1 or 2 more trainers just left in the gym, maybe like 2. But let's go ahead and we'll press the blue button this time, see what we have. We already beat that Tuber, so we've got another Tuber. All right, there's definitely another Sailor in here for sure. I think there might be a Fisherman as well, so we might actually have 3 trainers left. But the Tubers normally have 1 Pokemon. Oh my, this one has 3. Okay, so she's got a little bit more excitement happening on her team, but nothing too crazy, nothing Gaia shouldn't be able to handle for us. Yeah, this Azurill is pretty terrible, so this thing should go down immediate. How does it not go down right away? It's not. It must not even be part water type. What type is this thing? Like normal, I guess. I don't understand how it's not water. Like anything that's like blue should definitely be like at least a little bit water type. But Meryl here. Hopefully Meryl will. I mean, Meryl has to be part water type. So we'll see if this thing goes down to a magical leaf. I think it will. All right, come on, lock in. All right. No, you've got to be joking again with like 1 hit point left. That's so insane. All right, well, we're going to finish this thing off, I think, with an Azumarill. I don't even really know how to say that one properly. Like, I used to say like Azumarill, but I don't know if that's quite right. Maybe I'll just say it, Azumarill. Yeah, here we go, level 31. This probably will not take it out since it couldn't take out the Meryl, but who knows? This video has just continued to surprise me as we've continued throughout it. Wow, that is an insane amount of defense. I had no idea his defense was that high. All right, yeah, I'm pretty sure Magical Leaf is like physical attack, right? It seems like it'd be special, but I don't know, maybe it's actually physical. I'll take a gander after we beat this thing here. It's going to go for a double edge, which will probably do a decent chunk. All right, about 21, not bad. Maybe it was 19. I think he had 97. But yeah, this one will take it out, fortunately, and that'll be it for the Azumarill. And yeah, there we go. Now we can go ahead and see who we have left. I think it's like the Fisherman next here, Tuber Caitlyn. That's probably the best Tuber we've faced in the game so far, though, which is pretty exciting. Yeah, so we definitely got a Fisherman left here, and then we also have a Sailor. So tons of experience to be had in this gym, and Tropius is getting pretty close to level 32 here, which I'm definitely excited about. And I forgot to check if Magical Leaf was physical or special, so let's do it right now. We're going to pretend to do a little swapski here, check the moves. Magical Leaf is indeed special, so I guess Azumarill just has insane special defense. I really think that Razor Leaf was like physical though. Alright, whatever. We're going to take a supersonic, and based on history, we have not snapped out of this very well, and that is indeed what happens again. We just get pounded by it, so good performances out of Gaia so far in battle. Like, I like what it's been doing with the damage dealing, but it cannot snap out of confusion for its life. It just continues to get pounded by these confuse rays, or by the little confusion chicks. Yeah, here we go. Now we've got a Gyarados up next. I'm going to stay in for it, but we'll likely switch out because I don't think that Gaia will be able to handle this thing here. Fortunately, our special attack was not lowered, but we're going to just see how much damage this Magical Leaf does. Bite does a decent chunk, and we flinch as well. See, these added effects are what's killing us, bro. We can't see... Look at this. Another flinch. So let's just go ahead, and we're going to switch out to Spike. Spike could probably take a bite or two very well. And we're going to see if we can use Rock Blast on this thing and see how much damage it does. Thrash, not ideal, but still, we stand up to it pretty well. Going to go for the Rock Blast here. Gyarados will hopefully get confused in a moment. Let's see. All right, there we go. I'm glad that that one hit. I was worried it would not. Rock Blast, not too bad. I mean, that does about... All right, it does a little more than a third, but yeah, it's confused now. So if it hits in confusion, and then we get like 3 Rock Blasts on the next one, we'd be good. But nope, no hitting in confusion, unfortunately. Bite does a lot more damage, but if we get lucky, this thing could go like 4 or 5 times and we take it out entirely. Maybe right here? Yo, Spike with the surgical KO. I've really been liking what Spike has been doing in battle so far, guys. He's been really nice to us, and definitely racking up the experience as well. Snoop Doom not getting any love at the moment. That is kind of unfortunate, but until he gets a fire-type move, he's just not very useful in battle. I haven't checked the TM pouch. Maybe we got to teach him something here soon, but how much damage is that going to do? Only 6? That is just terrible. Alright, Magical Leaf here. Come on, dude, take this thing out, please. Alright, not even close. One more will hopefully take it out. Water Pulse, come on, you have to survive this, Gaia, come on. Alright, good. And this thing should be just enough, I think. Let's see here. Oh my No way. Supersonic, we avoided the attack and took it out with a magical leaf. That is big time. Alright, time to heal up the team here, and we've got one more battle before Crasher Wake. So, racking up the experience, we're rolling in it, guys, and a pretty productive episode so far, I would say. Let's just heal up with some Moo Moo Milk real quick. And there we go, there's Gaia, and I will, I'll juice up Spike as well, just because he deserves it, you know, he deserves a nice, treat of lactose, doesn't he? Alright, hit this green button here, and we're gonna fly down here, and I think we have to press this one, gets it low enough, perfect. And we're gonna fly all the way over here and face the final trainer of this gym, the Sailor. And I think this guy might have like a Pelipper as well. I could be mistaken on that one, but I don't know. I hope he doesn't, because we're a little susceptible to those. Can't take them out very easily. All 3 Pokemon. Alright, yeah, the Sailors just love their Wingull and Pelipper, which is pretty annoying, but it is what it is, you know, that's just kind of the way they roll. We're going to go with a Magical Leaf. We got to take a Wing Attack, which is not ideal. Well, we still kind of take it pretty well. I'm going to see how much damage this does. I might need to use a Fly here if it doesn't do half. Oh, it does a good chunk. We're going to go with just Cut this time. Water Pulse should do no more than 12. I don't think a single Pokemon in here has done more than 12 damage with a Water Pulse to us. So that'll do it for the Wingull. Let's see how well we can do here against the rest of his team. A Golduck, we're definitely going to stay in here for that. That's pretty exciting, our first Golduck in the game here so far. Magical Leaf should do pretty well against this thing. We're going to have to take some Fury Swipes. Only doing 5 damage each though, not too big of a deal. And yeah, we haven't had to take a single Ice type move yet, which is glorious. Obviously a big cause for concern for us is definitely Ice, since we're Grass and Flying type, but at least for now, fortunately, none of these trainers seem to really have the Ice type moves on their team. Crasher Wake is going to be a different story, but at least, you know, we've got a lot of value out of Gaia so far. And yeah, I guess he doesn't actually have a Pelipper after all, so that's pretty useful to us, and Shellos here will definitely go down to a single Magical Leaf. I'm not sure if it has the ground type second type yet. How does it not go down to 1 Magical Leaf? I'm getting so confused by this, honestly. You know, I need to double check if Razor Leaf was special or physical, because if Tropius has higher physical attack and I accidentally deleted a Razor Leaf when it was physical, that could come back to bite us in the butt. But I think his special attack would be higher, because Energy Ball is a special type, or special attack. In any case, that's going to do it for the trainers in this gym. In the next episode, guys, we are going to take on Crasher Wake. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.